How's it going, everybody? It's Fiend Grue here. Some of you know me from on MySpace. I've been doing horror movie reviews for almost 3 years now. I want to take time, do a little video, show you some of my horror collection. I've been a lifelong horror fan. I've only been seriously collecting stuff for over the past couple years. I started going to conventions and the addiction grew. So, right up here we got Betsy Palmer. You all know her. She's Jason Voorhees' mom from the Friday 13th movie. Met her at Cinema Wasteland. She is an excellent woman. Very, very nice. Over here we got Kane Hodder, which is a legendary Jason from part 7, 8. Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X. And he got screwed out of playing Jason after that, unfortunately. Over here we got Derek Mears, who's going to play Jason in the next Friday 13th, which would be a remake coming out next year. Regardless of how that movie turns out, I just got to say, Derek Mears is a class act guy all the way around. Very nice gentleman. If you ever get a chance to meet him, he's great. Here we got an original print Gore Zone from 1987, which would have been Kane Hodder's very first interview he ever done. I got him to sign that. A couple more Jason masks, Jason figure. Down here we got the Devil's Rejects corner. We got William Forsythe, Sid Haig, Danny Trejo, Bill Moseley on the Fangoria down there. Up here we got Fred Vogel, signed one of my hammers. He was actually in town doing a convention. Didn't have his legendary hammer with him, so I had one on a truck. Here, use it. Yeah, he signed it at the end. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, Fred. Yeah, meet my buddy Fred. There's a little story behind Fred here. My wife entered me into a contest, a Horror Hound Weekend, through horrorbid.com, and lo and behold, the names are drawn, and I won the grand prize, which would be Fred here. So we've been best friends since. Let's see what he's got to say about the new ordeal. I think he's a little bit late. You know, it is November now. But moving on. Masks. I haven't really got into masks a whole lot, but this is probably my favorite mask that I got. Jason Voorhees, of course, and this would be from part 7, which is my favorite one. I just love the makeup, love everything about it. But I had this mask here, which originally came with this hockey mask, which is pretty cheap. Then at Horror Hound Weekend, guys that go by MBK Studios, they did replicas of all the masks, so I picked up a part 7, and it just worked out great. It's a really good mask, good, high quality. Then also with the mask, we got Bub down here. You know him from Day of the Dead, classic zombie movie, my favorite of all time. Moving on with the autographs, this is one of my favorites here. This would be Bruce Campbell on an original print, Fangoria. I believe it's from 1982. Got Bruce to sign that a couple years ago at a signing for Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way book. Ellen Samwise, got her autograph. Up here we got Linnea Quigley and Jules Shepard signed on an original print Fangoria, which has Return of the Living Dead on the cover. From there, got to meet Catriona McCall. She came to Cinema Wasteland. You know her from The Beyond, City of the Living Dead, House by the Cemetery, Fulci movies. Very, very nice lady. And then here, probably my overall favorite autograph I have, Ruggero Deodato, director of the infamous Cannibal Holocaust. And if you haven't seen that movie, you honestly can't call yourself a horror fan. I got Pinhead, Doug Bradley, Ashley Lawrence, Danielle Harris, Ilsa herself, Diane Thorne, Dick Miller, Jeffrey Combs, legendary Lamberto Bava. And then I got some reprint posters. Well, that's an original print, Planet Terror, a reprint of Chainsaw Massacre, Freddy's Dead, John Saxon going on up there. Great guy, of course. Who's not great? Aren't they all great? Not really. Here I got a reprint of the Italian print Dawn of the Dead poster. Met Tom Savini a couple times. A reprint of Dawn of the Dead. And then this here, this is the very first glove of Nightmare on Elm Street that was ever released. This is from 1984. I've had it since I was a kid and held on to it for all these years. And you know, you would think they would make it look like Freddy's glove, but if you look at it, it's actually camouflage. Freddy's glove was brown, it wasn't camouflage. But this is the very first glove that was ever put out. I've just hung on to it all these years. It's pretty ragged and battered, but still a prized possession, definitely. Freddy Krueger doll. Oh, and there's Obama. Oh. Yeah. Then up here, this is from one of the Horror Hunt weekends where I was actually in the trap from Saw 2. That was the actual one used in the movie. It's the only one in existence. Pretty awesome. I mean, the nails in it looked real as hell, but they were actually rubber. The thing was very heavy. It was all, I think it was cast iron or something, but I don't know. It was pretty awesome being in that. And then probably my most prized possession that I've acquired is something I just recently got, and that would be Frankenstein here. It would be a bust of the original Frankenstein, Boris Karloff, and this was sculpted by Fred Vogel when he was going to the Art Institute in Pittsburgh. He made the mold. He'd actually made a life-size Frankenstein, and this was the bust of it, and they remade a couple of them, and this was actually painted by Jeremy Cruz of Toe Tag Pictures. The bolts in the neck are real, the hair is real. It's just latex and foam, but it's amazing. As you can see, I've had a custom case made for it, but that's pretty much a centerpiece. I mean, some of the mask and Freddy and everything I really like, but this became the centerpiece of the collection for many reasons. But that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot of other little things I could show you, but I'll pass over that for now. Like I said, it's the first time doing it. Not sure how it's going to turn out. I'd like some feedback on it, see what you guys think. And if it turns out well enough, I may do some more. I was thinking about maybe doing some DVDs. I got some rare DVDs, some signed DVDs, you know. But that's pretty much it. It's the Fiend of Grue, and I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.